It's probably a work of fiction. I love that. I love that it's a big bad wolf game. Alright, this is the Council. This is such a beautiful game. I've played it a couple times already. We are going to erase and start over. This is for Aaron and Crazy. Maybe I can actually get you guys to play this effing game. It'd be really nice. It's awesome. Okay.
Stop!
It's gonna be like a little movie
You're
time.
not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
This game's
You know,
awesome.
I kind of get the same feeling,
so
my
awesome.
dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound.
Pay attention to everything that's
No
said.
one's coming.
Comes in handy
That's
later.
what you
I'm
think.
just gonna give you
The
that as a
Golden
little
Order
clue.
knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
What a
You
mama's
know,
boy.
Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Torture! It's gonna
You've
torture
stolen
us!
something from me that I ain't back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes
No.
and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see.
Is it a
loosens
type of
tongues in
lie?
no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. Take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Oh, should we trust our mother or act? Trust our mother or act? Let's act. Yeah. Let's be the hero. I unlocked a trait.
For
It's
God's
scared.
sake, Louis. I told you to let me do it. Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchert case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important
Never.
than you can ever imagine.
Dun dun
Right,
dun.
let's go now.
Tally-ho. Pip pip cheerio. One month later. Lord Mortimer's Island. I just love how they put this might be a work of fiction. That may or may not happen. We don't know. Oh.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris
course.
with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Yes. It's very true.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you.
Look at that scar.
In any case, it is
Makes
time
him
for
look
you
so
to stop all this, Mother.
distinguished.
It no longer suits your
Dangerous.
age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited
Really,
me.
McDougal?
Well now, Duchess.
He just threw his
Find
water down the
ourselves
hole.
both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
It didn't sound like
We
it.
have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
God, look at that chest. Let's, business or personal? Business,
Your
personal,
Eminence,
personal.
with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do
Man,
with
a
the
mystery.
legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island.
Oh,
and
I want to
only a
get into
very
the mansion.
few ever make it. Indeed,
So beautiful.
imagine this must be your first time here.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests.
Look at the
This
lace
is not
work.
the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some
The
interest.
detail's beautiful.
Here,
I love this game.
everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known,
That phrase
I
will
would've
be
gone for a
funny
better
later.
suit.
Are you all right?
Never. Never alright.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Foreshadowing.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
Betrayal.
Don't! No!
It's got everything.
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
Here, take
Won't
this.
know till later.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Don't fall into the waters.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me,
Alright.
for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Let's look around for a second. Hey, there was something. Ooh, I got one of the collector coins. Nice.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Ooh, now we get to pick our class. Do. What should we go as? What do you think, hun? Diplomat, occultist, or detective? Diplomat? Alright. Cool deal. I get 3 skill points available. Do. Let's go with diversion. And I know what's coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with linguistics. Alright, there we go.
Well, I've devoted myself to the interests of France to the best of my abilities. Though, I had a brush with some of your fellow countrymen.
Counter-revolutionaries, I'd imagine.
Exactly. They got away, thanks to a little diversion I came up with to keep the sans-culottes away. Believe me, they came close to adorning the walls of the catacombs of Paris.
So that young French diplomat was you? The mercy you showed the agents of the Queen roused the admiration of the court. Few would have let them leave France alive.
Duchess, I'm surprised that anyone still remembers.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily.
Foreshadowing.
Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Should we lie to her or not at all?
Please excuse me,
Not
madam.
at all?
I'm
Okay.
sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty. It's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Alright. Quick time events.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Yes.
Emily, excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll
In
see,
one wa-
Louis.
more than one
Everybody
way.
here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Shouldn't exactly believe your vision, but... Royal jelly!
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Oh, wait till we get to the one room. It's so beautiful. Oh! So beautiful. More royal jelly. Awesome. Anything else? Alright, let's go this way.
Sir, may I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since
I am
Sarah's
here
mother
for my
went
mother,
missing.
not Mortimer.
All the staff here have since been busy searching
Ooh.
every nook and cranny
Should I
of the
side with
island.
Mortimer
But
this
sir, may
time?
rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
Ooh.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on
That
the
part
island
might
and
intrigue
regularly
Aaron and
changing her
Crazy more
location.
than trying to
But no
side
one
with my
seems
mother.
to know why she's behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Skills. Okay. I don't have that unlocked, so I can't
Did
do that
anyone see
one.
anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Was seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion
Why is
that
the
they are
D
the initials of
lowercase?
Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Alright, I can
That handkerchief
do that
belongs
one.
to me. Please hand it over now.
But, sir,
I'll speak directly to your master about it. It
I
will be a very
exploited his
long
vulnerability.
conversation.
Of course, sir. Please, take it. On that note, I must leave you, sir. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been dwarf?
jelly.
Wooden floorboard.
I can't question where it came from,
Probably
so
comes from this
let's
part of the wharf.
examine it.
The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Agility is locked.
Ah, shit! It's not coming up. I'll never manage it barehanded. I need something to lever it with.
He's got no upper body strength whatsoever.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Oh, I don't have that unlocked yet either. Goodness gracious. Well, it looks like we gotta get some skills. Yep, there it is. Woohoo! Get another coin. Yay!
A Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur. You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
Yay! Let's go up.
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
What other clues do I need to look for? What the hell?
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder. This might just come in handy.
Okay, let's take the bar. Oh no. May I have a cigarette?
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
I was running funny for a second.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special. Let's see what's hidden inside.
Yeah, let's go through people's mail. Oh, logic.
Let's look.
I don't have none of the good skills yet.
A letter written in an Oriental language. This letter's in Japanese. It's addressed to a certain Kei Shotaro in Tokyo. It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. address is 50 Bedford Square, London. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
I really wish there was like a part 2 or this. Not just 4 seasons or whatever it
Dutchman.
is.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Ooh, the Vatican. Aw. I can't even.
This
Aw.
name sounds familiar. Prashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
You got bad memory. God damn it, that's locked.
Hôtel de Cluny, Rue de Mathurin, Paris. I guarantee this letter is for my mother. The address is a hideout for the Golden Order. If you write anyone over there, you have to watch out in case someone's reading your mail. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Yes,
Dear
again,
Samuel,
let's just
my
go through
stay on
people's
Lord
letters.
Mortimer's wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar? Ah, it's coming back to me. Godoy is the head of the Spanish government. He was appointed by King Charles IV, if I'm not mistaken. Rumor has it that he's very close to the Queen. Too close. Much too close. But hey, that's none of my business. He has a reputation of being upright and proud, very attached to the aristocracy, and close to Louis XVI. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to...
Alright. Now I got that bar, so let's go back here before we go up the stairs. Okay, that's the broken board. Can I use the bar here? Yes.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Goodness gracious, you really are weak, aren't you?
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Goodness gracious. Try the board with the bar, then. That one. Why is it a rusty iron bar on this menu? You know, it's just an iron bar on the other one.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
And a hairbrush
Mysterium
and whatever else. A
Cosmographicum.
comb.
I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers.
Oh,
Crying out loud.
are you gonna go blow up
What's
their
happened
base
to you,
now?
Mother?
Nice. Slith is playing Daisy. He's done go raid a base now. Not that anybody's watching, but if they do watch this, yeah, there you go. Alright, we got manuscripts now.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food.
If you guys
a
want to
few
read something, you're
toiletries,
gonna have to
a
pause
small
it.
key, and
So,
some kind of black powder. Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her What does all this mean?
powder puffs.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. And the bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days. An iron key completely rusted. You never know.
Of course, we're
It
gonna
might be
take
useful.
the key.
I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Of course.
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Oh.
There we are.
Hey, that worked. Yeah, just find the key, cause we're like a Sherlock's Holmes wannabe.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Aww. I can't examine the cannon
It's
powder.
unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better. This looks like a pistol case. But it's empty.
He's gonna get
I
creepy.
don't know if this has anything
I
to do
forgot
with you,
about
Mother,
that.
but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. So,
Is she
let's go
really
through this.
armed if she's missing
My
an
mother's been
arm?
hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of a wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also
Your
takes the
mother
time to
isn't
send out
fucking
letters,
normal to begin with,
reassuring
man.
whoever might be interested that she's
You're not
having
all that
fabulous
normal.
timing. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so.
No, they just like their guests to run wherever they want. I'm kind of sad the boys aren't currently online.
How did Mortimer manage to build
Yeah,
this manor
it's
at
a little
the
late
top
for
of
me.
a rocky outcrop?
Because he's fucking rich? Look at that door. Oh, I can't wait to get to the one room. I love it. I love this game. The whole team did wonderful. Very few hiccups. And it's mainly mouths not moving when they're supposed to be talking. Did somebody invite you to a
Impressive.
game?
Ah, my son.
Oh, I'm
I was
online
looking
now.
for you.
That's nice.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I
Oh,
haven't
look
seen
at that.
her.
If only Mother
Look
had
at
told
it.
me why she was coming.
Look at it.
Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen,
You can always give it to me.
Thank Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence.
Of course, we're
Mother
gonna
got here
say
some
yes.
time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she
We don't
must
want to
be
be
asleep
too
by now.
pushy.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes us one day, not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Mother passed her passion for art to me. Ancient art. Very ancient.
I didn't know your mother was an art lover.
Mainly pre-Christian objects, which are believed to have unique properties.
Well, how interesting. Now that you mention it, I can indeed imagine Sarah getting interested in that.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have
What is
always
the
dealt with
tattoo
her
on
in
his hand?
person, and that has always been
Oh.
successful.
It's a watch of some
Do you
sort?
think I should give it to you?
Oh, maybe it is cardinal directions.
Listen, you have nothing to fear. I will give your letter to my mother the moment I find her.
The moment you find her? You mean Sarah has gone missing?
Shit, I shouldn't have said that. Let's not exaggerate.
Uh-oh, I failed one.
I have no other information at this time. It's probably nothing.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you
Well, I
promise
just got
me
here.
before going?
I haven't seen her yet,
No
so
one
yeah, when I
other than
find
your
her,
mother will read it?
I mean, come on.
Your Eminence, if there's one thing you can count on, it's the value of a promise made by a Deriche. Respecting our commitments has always been the pillar of our family.
I got a talent
And nothing nor
unlocked out
nobody
of breath.
will prevent that from happening. Since you know my mother, you should know that a Deriche always keeps their word. You can be sure of that.
Thank you, my son. It is most reassuring.
You're welcome. Especially since I promised you nothing, my friend.
Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Deriche. Your mother and I
reliable
are
now.
organizing the escape of large numbers who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always
Does it look a
respect
little
your
better
name.
on your phone, or is my color
Here.
just off on the
The letter I
laptop?
spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure.
It looks a little dull.
Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Are you trying to fill up a house with zombies? Dead zombies? Yeah. Look at how beautiful. Does it? Okay. So the color might just be off on the laptop.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic death.
Is it really destiny if you did it to yourself?
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Ah, that's so beautiful. Goodness gracious. Oh, there's stuff. I got a coin. Oh, Devil's Thorn. Oh, the floors look so real. I love it. Look at that statue. Ah! Goodness. Big old fireplace. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men.
Oh, I can't even flip through it. Oh. Okay, let's take it. We apparently have sticky fingers. Oh, I love it. Okay, before I go over there, let's finish looking around. Oh, I love it. Oh, I never noticed the ram head up there. You like the ram head?
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall. Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
It does look pretty angry. Alright, let's use some jellies before we go talk to people. God, I love it.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join
That
us.
would be really nice in front of it.
Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted
See,
at last
boys,
to make
there's
your
George
acquaintance,
Washington.
Mr. President.
I told you.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Maurras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep
I
it
really
simple.
hope to play after
Let us forget
watching
our
this.
fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious
I'll play
personalities.
again tomorrow and
And
make
you
sure
haven't
we
seen
invite
anything
them.
yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet.
Be like, this is
And
what
you'll
you're
see,
fucking missing.
Most of the time, there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed
Told
you
you
were
it wasn't
already
a
getting to know
story.
His Eminence at the
And it
entrance.
talks to you.
It's the perfect
Goodness
place
gracious.
to build up a network.
They're ridiculous.
What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends,
I really
do
like
any
her
of you
dress.
know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited
I
by
need to
Sir
get back
Horn,
into
a
sewing.
close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest
Look at the detail on his face.
He's asked me
The
here and
caked
hasn't
on
even turned
makeup.
up. Great start.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests, Alexei.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Let's go with Washington,
Let's
just
see what
because
Washington has
it's
to
George
say.
Washington.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discourse of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Doo-doo-doo.
Mother has always had
Let's
a
go with Mortimer.
fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask,
When you saw each other, what did you talk about? So, my mother was with
Might as well. Ew.
during the American Revolution. Did you talk about politics?
Yes. In spite of her young age, she defended our cause with enthusiasm.
Did she go to the front line like your famous gunner, Molly Pitcher?
Yes, in a way.
The role given to women in your war was a great step forward.
Louis, I'm impressed. Few people know about the legend of Molly, so you don't know the true story. Molly Pitcher is a character by Sarah. She persuaded me to use a heroic female figure, an American Joan of Arc, if you will. It enabled us to gain a few thousand extra fighters, and it was all thanks to your mother.
I didn't know that. Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to mother.
So my mother still must be on the
How
island.
big is Delaware?
But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
In my vision, or in his vision,
Careful,
whatever.
they're coming back.
She was missing a hand. So I think something bad happened to her. I think that's a guarantee.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. Be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond
they're
of
talking about the
atypical works
statue.
of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Hole, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant
I
will
don't have
accompany
any
you to
skills.
your
I'm
room.
missing all the opportunities. But did you guys catch that? It's Elizabeth Adams, and it's George Washington. Hint, hint, hint.
Ladies,
hint.
gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Nah, nah, nah. I don't don't have any vulnerability. Okay, I don't have any. God damn it. I can't
Duchess
fix
Emily
my
Hillsborough.
exhaustion. Ooh, I get another coin.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
It's Godoy's room. Godoy!
Huh, that's me.
Ugh.
Right.
Look at how pretty the bedroom is.
So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Not everything is about your mother, man.
Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so too bad. I'll
Such
wait
a
until I hand it
mama's
to
boy.
Mother. Wow, nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Oh god, look at the room! Oh my goodness. Look at the detail on the wallpaper! It's even got the little... Ah, it's so beautiful! Look at the detail of the clock! Look at it! Goodness. It's so beautiful. I love it. Aw, I don't have agility. I can't reach shit on the shelves. Not going on the balcony yet.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures, Mortimer. Very jolly. A cache.
No.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Well, that's dark.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Yeah.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
I wonder how
conversion of
much
Saint
of the
Paul
history in
by
here
Caravaggio.
is true.
It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but
I wonder
I
if
was sure the
anybody's done
original was
any
in
YouTube
Rome.
videos on it. I don't think so either. I can't unlock it, damn it. God, look at this bedroom. Goddamn crickets are loud. I got a level. And about a half. Let's do politics. Let's do agility. Oh. Okay, now I have agility. Well, now I got manuscripts. Let's see. Diversion, conviction, science. What do you think, hon? Diversion, conviction, or science? Okay, go with diversion. Ah, look at his eyes. The game's just so beautiful.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be
Oh,
far
look at the
away.
details.
They'll find her soon. Their search time
So
is
beautiful.
restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of
Look at
Durocher's
it,
room
it's so
hasn't
beautiful.
turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
I only asked like once. Is he really impatient for asking
what
once?
a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game.
Maybe
Are you
twice.
waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
Quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Remember what they say. It comes in handy.
I'm coming.
Yeah, snort the blood back up. That's real good.
The inspiration of St. Matthew.
Let's take our
or
time.
Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Just a minute. I'm looking around. Circle-shaped key. Okie dokie. Just a minute.
Last
I'm
Judgment.
looking around.
Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Well, it was your mother's room. So,
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
I know some of this
Byzant
stuff
from the
is
Byzantine
actual
Empire.
artwork,
A coin often
but I wonder
used
how
during the
much
St.
of it
Louis era.
actually is too. I'm coming, goodness.
Excuse me.
Goddamn
Am I
George
bothering you?
Washington. Yes.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Help George Washington or investigate my vision.
Count on me, sir.
Alright, we're gonna
Thank
help
you, my
George
friend.
Washington.
Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible.
Slith is
She must not
picking my
return to her
decisions
room.
since
Trust me.
I've already played it a couple different times.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the
What you
small
doing?
salon. I better hurry.
You get me something too? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's look around some more.
Of Byzant
There
from
we
the
go.
Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era.
I like the information about the coins. I
Monsignor
think that's
His
pretty
Eminence
neat.
Cardinal Piaggi.
That's the Cardinal's room.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Aw. Wanted to go look around some more. No fun. I'm so sad. I only have myself watching. Just look around for more stuff.
My son. Oh, you are in.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
You're right. That sounds like it might be bad. Good lord, that's all I needed. How am I supposed to keep Adams busy now? Do you know if the man is armed?
No, I don't. I barely saw him.
If this thing starts to sound serious, call the servants for help.
I certainly will. Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Of course, the Cardinal can't go do nothing.
Who do you think you are?
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, Yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let it go.
You filthy whore!
Let it go.
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No! No!
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect. Huh?
Are you out of your mind? What about the consequences?
What are you talking about?
The consequences of beating up one of Lord Mortimer's friends in his own house.
You tell him about that and he'll have to answer to me.
Given the mess, talking's not gonna help anything.
How rude. I didn't have the skill for it.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No.
Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me,
We
did you
got
find any
praised by
information?
George Washington.
Oh, yes. What I found is
Can I have a
likely
cigarette?
to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was from what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god, I learned that a lot sooner.
I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed
I
to your
know.
mother to
That's
save
why I
her,
love
but
this.
the
It has
treatment
so
inflicted
replay
on
value.
the poor child.
And it's so beautiful.
My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
My mother got her hands dirty
Yeah.
for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
For the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that
My
for a
mother's
child?
not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
Can I read
Please.
the files?
I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damned documents is true, be brave, my boy.
Oh, look at the detail. It's so beautiful. Look at the crown molding on the ceilings. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it, it's so beautiful. My hand's gonna grab you. It's gonna grab you. Oh, I love it. Let's sit in front of the fireplace for a second. Let's enjoy the view. Look at it. Ah. Look at it. Look at it. Just bask in its glow. This game is so beautiful. Can even like see the little detail in the metal. Ah, Wonder how much that thing fucking weighs. No. Alright, let's get up. I'll sit there forever. Ooh. Got a golden elixir. That'll come in handy. I hate that sometimes he tells me what the coins are, and other times he doesn't. That's another thing they probably could have fixed. I can't go that way yet. Can't go that way. Gotta go up the stairs then. Oh my goodness. I got another viewer. Hi! Welcome. We're just playing the council.
Decorum guide.
This game is so beautiful. I hope you enjoy it just as much as I do.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Ooh.
Sir Jacques Perreux? Monsieur
Right.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte. I love how they say his name. Oh, just look at it. Look at the chandelier. My goodness. This game is so beautiful.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Alright, we
Duke
are almost back
Manuel
to our room.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
Aw.
I was
think I scared
worried
off
about
my
you,
second
my son.
viewer.
How did it go with Miss Adams?
I get a little too excited, I guess. I don't know. Maybe people just think I'm annoying.
Everything went well. There's no need to worry.
Which means?
The situation was more complex than it looked at first glance.
The what? The
Aw.
poor child was indeed being bullied by
Why
a
does
thug,
it still
wasn't
say
she?
Let's just say you
I'm
didn't have a
playing
complete picture
Prey.
of the situation, Your Eminence.
That's not
Maybe
what
it's
I'm
because it's harder
playing.
to feel things when one is
I
sheltered
already
behind the
changed.
door.
I already
Now,
changed this
Listen
once.
to me, my son. I went in search of the servants.
You weren't able to find them, were you?
No, and they are going to hear from me. When you need them most, you simply can't find them.
Anyway, Miss Adams is safe. Everything's
There we
fine.
go.
So no need to lose any sleep over.
Thank you, my son. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Let's just give him the
Thank
letter
you, my
back.
son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise. Give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if
That
I
makes me
hadn't
sad.
added this name to the list. Please,
scared
be
my
sure
viewer
to
away.
give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Maybe they thought I was playing Prey. Nope. I'm playing the council.
exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me,
Oh.
you never know. And Mortimer had
I'd
better
love to
show
sleep
up.
in that bedroom. If I ever get to build my own house. So many secret halls. Alright, so 1 was about an hour. 2 was about about 20 minutes. So now I know how to clip my videos. Should probably grab my notebook and jot that down. Okay, hun. I got 4 points available. What should I put them in? Just tell me which symbol looks interesting. Exclamation point. Huh? Oh. Conviction. Okay. You got 3 more. And I can still do these, I just gotta get 3 points in them to, yeah, get the skill to begin with. And then put 1 back in etiquette, or diversion. Okay. There we go. Look at his green eyes. Look at the scar on his face. This damn laptop.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Alright, manuscript. I got diversion, etiquette, conviction, science. I can't do that yet till I get all the pages. Science. Mm-hmm. Put 1 in science. Okay. Alright, let's look around. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Oh. Look at it. So beautiful.
Writing material.
Oh. I don't have vigilance.
Nothing.
Oh, I got some devil thorn. I hate if you're too close to it, it don't pop up. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at it. Aaron, crazy. If you guys don't play this game after this, I'm gonna be so sad. It says my video is unavailable. Whatever.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Woo!
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
I don't have vigilance.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Okay, that took me back in my room. We need to look at the rest of this.
A pound.
Found another coin.
This room looks unoccupied. This room looks unoccupied.
No. That sucks. Okay.
Golden Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World, the travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't
Nothing
believe in
here is a
coincidences.
coincidence.
It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
This is where science comes into play, guys. If I remember correctly, it's actually real life science, not video game science. Oh my god, I got it to stick in a bun this time.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Look at him again, guys.
There's a circle
Can
around
I
the lock
open it?
here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Ooh.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote.
Lemon juice and heat.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, it could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? Since you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but
You must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Dude, she lost her hand.
Dinner is served in the red salon.
Why wouldn't she
Typical.
be in danger?
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Ho, present, sir.
well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Amber crystals. Nothing
What was
here.
that?
I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though.
Huh? Why? Did you go raid their base
If I
already?
get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Is it from the same guy or a different guy? That's hilarious. What a bunch of little children.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
What a rude mother flipper.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
It's wrecked. Rickety, rickety, wrecked.
A chest with a half circle pattern.
I'm sad I scared off the other viewer. People are so mean.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Well, I can take the note. He's got sticky fingers. Sticky, sticky fingers.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals. Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now. Well,
let's consume the crystals.
See what it tastes like. Ugh.
Again.
I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
I wonder... Oh. Okay, that's what it does. Alright. It automatically exhausts me. That's good to know. Let me walk around. You like the pentagram? You like the candles? The candles actually look fucking real. These guys did an excellent job on this game. Look at that detail! And the weird drawings. They did such a good job.
November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was
See,
for your
I told you
well-being,
guys you didn't
can't
have to
help but
fucking
blame
read
him.
anything.
He claims that your condition
Even
is
reads
worsened and
these
that
notes
it
to
could
you.
be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were. Believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
Did John Adams actually have
August
two
24th,
daughters?
1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
Ooh, this is your mom.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter
See,
gave me
boys,
much
you
cause
don't
for
have to
concern.
read a damn
Your
thing.
words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Write soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. June 11th, 1791.
P.S. Don't forget to
My dear
tell
Elizabeth.
me what present you want.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you.
Oh, we already read that one. Okay.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society. Hey, a Russian ruble.
I wonder what it'd be worth today. Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
God, look at the detail. So pretty. Why can you never see anything in the mirrors, though? Like, where is he?
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are
absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright. I think that's where I'm gonna end it for this evening, guys. Have a good night, and we'll come back and play this some more and see my favorite room. Oh my god. We're gonna fall in love with this game.